This video aims to provide you with guidance on how to produce a symmetrical double composite, inspired initially by the work of Geoffrey Lance. Now, Geoffrey's work on the right hand side of the screen here in black and white, he uses and produces a style of editing where he flips and mirror images urban photography shots to create a kind of symmetrical pattern, as you can see both in the lower shot there, and then more complex repeat patterns, as you can see in the image of above. Now I'm going to show you how to produce something like the bottom one here using Photopea. So the first thing you need to do is to select one of your urban photography images. You can choose any one you like, but again, when we're producing a symmetrical composite, you're looking for an image that has an uneven symmetry in it, because when we do actually then create a symmetrical composite, it will then create a nice shape and composition with the lines, etc. Not necessarily shot from straight on, but more of an angle. So this image I've chosen here has got these definite diagonal lines in it, so when I do make this into a mirror image, I'm going to have a nice dynamic reflection. If you've chosen a photograph which is of enough subject matter that's been photographed pretty much straight on and it's got very horizontal and vertical lines, that might not work quite as well. So the first thing you need to do in order to create this is to select the whole image. So we go to the top of the menus here, go to your select menu and select all. Then you go across to edit and we need to copy the image through edit copy. Now in order to make this now, to put this into a symmetrical composite, we now need to make a new file, but we need to adjust the size of the actual file. So first of all, we're going to go to File and New, and a new project there. Now if you can see here, the width is 1944 pixels. Now that measurement is based on the copied image we've just made. So what we need to do now, we're going to double the width of the pixel length. So we're going to double that, and I think that will be 3888. Okay, so you need to double the width of the original image, and then just press Create. We've now got a new project, or a new folder there, new file, sorry, where we've got the format is double the size of the original. I'm now going to go up to Edit, and I'm going to paste from my copied image into this new image. And you can see there, I've now got that been placed in the center of my new file. Now you decide now which side you'd like to move this in order for it to become a symmetrical image. So I'm going to just use my move tool here, and I'm just going to move this across to the right hand side of the frame and position that there. And now what we've got is an equal amount on the other side of the file there, in which we can then paste a reflected image. I'm now going to go back to my original photograph here, and I'm going to rotate this and flip this horizontally so it's a mirror image of itself. So to do this, you go to Edit, Transform, and Flip Horizontally. And there now it's created a mirror image of that. I'm now going to go back to my select tool and select it all again. Edit, copy it again. And now go and click back onto your new project and edit and paste into there. It's placed it once again in the central position. So again, just move it across into there. And then you can see there now created a symmetrical mirror image. Now at this point, you can see you've got a background layer, a layer 1 and layer 2, and you can now decide and make some editing choices on this. So I might, for example, wish to take this now into a black and white image, maybe a little bit inspired by a previous video we looked at, Paul Politis' work. So first I'm going to do, I'm just going to merge all my layers down, because I'm going to edit all the layers as one. So I'm just going to merge down the layers, so you can now just see my layer 1 is there. And now I'm just going to go to Image Adjustments. I'm going to go to my black and white filter there, and just press OK. And I'm also going to go and make some adjustments to the tones and use my curves tool. And again, I'm just kind of linking this into a little bit to Paul Politis' work. Also, Geoffrey Lance's work was black and white as well. You could keep these as a colour edit. It's entirely up to you how you want to develop this. So let's use a bit of curves on there. And then the final thing I might want to just do is just to get my burn tool. brush size a bit bigger. Just take the hardness down to 0 there. And perhaps just try to burn in a little bit more of that sky area there, just to kind of get a little shadow area on there. Like so. And so you can decide really then how you want to actually finish the symmetrical composite edit until you get the effect that you are after. Okay, and that gives you kind of a version there of Geoffrey Lance's symmetrical compositing. So I hope that's been of help, and I look forward to seeing what you produce. Thanks everyone.